My neglectful parents always preferred my chronically ill brother over me and assumed I was fine with it. But on my 18th birthday, I finally snapped and walked out of that house for good. My brother was born when I was 3, and he was diagnosed with severe epilepsy before his 2nd birthday. I understood why he needed more attention. I never resented him for it. Honestly, I was the one holding his hand in waiting rooms while our parents filled out paperwork. But somewhere along the way, my parents stopped seeing me as a child and started seeing me as furniture. Every achievement I brought home evaporated on contact. When I won the regional science fair in 8th grade, my mom glanced at the trophy and said, "Keep it down, your brother is resting." When I made varsity soccer as a sophomore, they never attended a single game because the noise and lights could trigger him. Fine. But they also told relatives that my success was proof of their excellent parenting, the same parenting I never actually received. When I was 12, they took my brother to a beach resort for a week and left me with my grandmother. They didn't ask. They just assumed I wouldn't enjoy it anyway. I found out from the photos my aunt showed me. The house revolved around his sensitivities, even the invented ones. He didn't like the smell of grilled chicken, so suddenly grilled chicken wasn't safe for him. He got bored at restaurants, so we simply never went. Any preference he expressed got upgraded to a medical necessity, and questioning it made you a monster. Before my 16th birthday, my dad made a big announcement. "Anything you want, name it." I named it. There's a go-kart track an hour away that I'd wanted to visit since I was 10. Their faces fell instantly. The flashing lights could cause a seizure. Pick something else. I pointed out that the track's website clearly stated there were no strobe effects. I'd checked because I always checked. Didn't matter. My mom accused me of trying to endanger my brother for my own entertainment. They booked his favorite arcade pizza place instead for my birthday. Then my mom posted on Facebook about the amazing celebration they were throwing for me, complete with a photo of my brother smiling. I wasn't even in the picture. That night I made a decision. I got a stocking job at a warehouse, told them I'd joined a study group, and started saving every dollar. For 2 years, they scolded me for coming home late, called me distant, called me ungrateful. I said nothing. I kept my grades perfect because I needed a scholarship, and I kept my savings account secret because I needed a way out. By the week of my 18th birthday, I had $3,400 and a signed lease on a room across town. My plan was to vanish quietly. But then my parents cornered me with the same speech. "You're turning 18. Anything you want. Name it." I decided to give them one last chance. One. If they said yes, I'd tear up the lease and believe things could change. "The go-kart track," I said. "Just the 3 of us can stay home if needed. I'll go with my friends. Just pay for it and say happy birthday." My dad sighed like I'd asked him to sell the house. "Why do you always have to make things difficult? Your brother would feel left out." That was my answer. 16 years of being left out, and their only fear was that he might feel it for one afternoon. I yelled things that night I don't regret. They grounded me, took my phone, and the next morning they took my brother to the arcade to decompress from my behavior, which meant I had 6 uninterrupted hours to load everything I owned into my friend's car. They came home to an empty room and a note with 4 words, "Now you have one." The call started that evening, first angry, then panicked, then weepy voicemails about family and forgiveness. I didn't respond. 3 weeks later, my mom posted publicly asking if anyone had seen me, and my aunt, the one with the beach photos, commented the truth underneath. "You know exactly why he left. Everyone does." The comments that followed were brutal. She deleted her whole account. I'm in college now on a full scholarship, pre-law, paying my own way. Last month my dad emailed asking if I'd come home for my brother's birthday. I wrote back one line, "Check the reservation. I'm sure it wasn't wasted."